The Black Site tonight. We're going to talk about Dolton's mayor, the super mayor Tiffany Henyard, rehires former police chief Lacey after he was fired by the board of trustees. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Dolton seems to be a complete hot mess. Tiffany Henyard has reappointed Lacey as police chief, and she talked to all the commanders and said if you don't support Lacey, it will be insubordination. We're going to take a look at this video right now about the reappointment.
Dolton Deputy Police Chief Lacey, fired for insubordination last week by the Dolton Village Board, is back, appointed by Tiffany Henyard as police chief. Trustees say it's an illegal appointment. Lacey was arraigned on federal bankruptcy fraud charges Thursday afternoon. It's alleged that he lied under oath in a scheme to hide assets and income from creditors.
Well, Mr. Lacey is absolutely not guilty of all 9 counts. I think the government likes to bring as many counts as possible, just so the media will say that he has been charged with 9 counts.
As for Lacey's appointment as chief, well, Dolton trustees, a majority of them tell me that they're talking to legal counsel right now to consider their next steps. As for Thornton Township, still no budget here. That is one of the issues that likely will be tackled at the next meeting. That happens next Tuesday.
Now, they rehired Lacey. They had a private meeting, like I just said, where Lacey and Tiffany Henyard and someone kept a camera in the room showing that you must listen to him or you will be charged with insubordination. Even though he's been fired, even though he's been indicted for bankruptcy, she still has this man as police chief. The reason why she has this plan as police chief, because she must keep her friends close, her enemies close, for the simple fact they said that Lacey, his attorney, said that he was working with the FBI investigation against Tiffany Henyard. So she's probably trying to get all the information she can from him to tell her lawyer about what's going on in her possible indictment. But not only that, it gets even worse for Dolton. The controller has cut off all funds from Dolton. That means the state will not be sending any money to this village simply because she didn't put a budget forward to the state of Illinois. It was never audited by the state of Illinois. So now it seems like there will be no funds coming in. So I wonder, by the end of September, when they said they were running out of money, how are they going to pay their city employees because of Tiffany Henyard? They have to constantly go to court to try and get this woman to do what's right. This woman will not do what's right. This woman right now is in survival mode. And when a person is in survival mode, they will do anything to keep power, do anything to stop the indictments from coming down. But I don't think it's anything that she can do right now. So the board of trustees who fired the administrator Keith Freeman, they did not fire him. They kept him on payroll for the simple fact they were scared that he was going to file a lawsuit against Dolton. Even though Tiffany Henyard fired him, you can't make this stuff up. Man, this is not just a Lifetime movie. This is something special going on in this village because of the chaos that this woman has created. Remember, when she walked in her office, it was almost $5 million in the bank in the city. It was almost $2 million extra in the state account, which they were gaining interest. Now today, as of June 30th, they are $4 million in debt, $6 million in outstanding payments that they have to make to vendors. Man, this city is in more trouble than I ever seen a village before in my life. I don't know how they can pay these bills unless they raise property taxes, fees on people when you have an average salary in that town or village of about 30,000 or a little more than 30,000. How can they pay for all this woman has done? Not forgetting something else that many of you don't know about is that Dolton has some police lawsuits that they still have to pay. I think one of them is excess of 15 million. Then they have other lawsuits that they have to deal with. So this city or this village right now has to possibly file bankruptcy. I don't know what they can do because she's not gone until 2025 unless she's indicted. In this mess that she has created for this village, probably could never be untangled because you just don't have the money or the resources to get it done. This is so sad to watch because this shows you the narcissism and the arrogance that this woman had. And just the other day, she was having a back to school get together for the community last Saturday, and the woman was basically talking trash. I'm still outside. This is the type of attitude that this woman had, and we have to understand when we vote for somebody, we can't just vote for them because they the first black woman, first black man, the first black this, first black that. We have to actually look at this person's character. We have to look at this person's, job performance before we put somebody in office. Because I have always said this. People will always let you know who you are. It depends on if you accept it. You have to be careful who you vote for, because their past will dictate sometimes their future. You just have to look at the past. And nobody looked at the past, the criminal record, some of the things she has done. They just wanted her in office. And look what she has done to Dolton. She has basically paralyzed this village and made this village the scorn of America. Everybody is watching this so-called super mayor destroy this village from top to bottom. And now the trustees, Lori Lightfoot, and others have to straighten it out. And I don't believe it truly can be straightened out. It'll be one of the most difficult things that you will ever see to turn around this village financially. It's hard to get major cities to turn around once they get into debt. So I don't know how they're going to do it for the village of Dolton. I would love to hear your comments in the comments section. I want to thank you for listening to the Black Site. Hope you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, but also share this video.